Hi guys, welcome back. So we'll continue with our database operations. Okay, in the last session we have seen like how we connect to the database, how we make a connection to any SQL database, and then after connection we have used standard module called DB export module to buffer the data from the database. Okay, so we'll continue from there. Just we have seen the select query. Now we will try to update the data and we'll try to delete the data also. Okay, so before that I want to tell you one more thing, which is a very important thing, because this thing you may get during interview also. Okay, so you have seen here in the result table, this is my database. Okay, our data is starting from second row, so I had given second. So for example, if I give hash1, what will happen? Just see. Just see here, first I have given so it has buffered the headers, okay, which was expected. Okay, now if you click on this drop down, here it is mentioned hash, and that is different. Okay, now there is one more symbol we use, like dollar symbol. Okay, dollar one. So you may get this question like, what is the difference between dollar one and hash one? Okay, hash one we already saw what it is returning, what it is buffering. Now we will see with dollar one. Okay, let's see. Okay, dollar one is referring to the directly record. It is not considering the headers. Okay, dollar one. But when you use hash one, that means it will start from the headers. That is the main difference between these two, hash and dollar symbol. Okay, so for that I wanted to show you, that's why I created this second video on this SQL. Okay, now this is to, I'll give some meaningful name, fetch data from database. Okay, this is to fetch the data. Now we want to, we might get a requirement to update the data into database. Okay, we might get this requirement also. So for that, what we have to do, the connection details will be same. We need to write here update query. So I will just write a basic update query, update employee data set emp name. Okay, I want to update the employee name to like Ram. Okay, where employee ID equals to 123. Okay, so I want to update the employee name for the employee which is having employee ID is 123. Okay, so this is my query. Okay, and result table, we don't need result table here because we are not fetching anything from the database, we are updating the data into the database. For that, result table should be blank. Okay, okay, connections are correct. Let me run this query, sorry, run this step. check here. Successfully executed the query, one row affected. Okay, now let's go to the database, and what we will do, we will just refresh. Okay, once I refresh the database, you can see the employee name has been updated to Ram, which I had provided in the query. Okay, the same way you can update the remaining rows or column based on some condition, where condition, that this is the very basic SQL query I have written. Okay, and one more thing, I not sure whether you people have noticed or not, because till like if you have worked with Oracle database, so whenever you do any update, then we used to commit the query. Okay, until unless we don't commit, it will not save the changes. Okay, but this is not the same case with SQL Server. Okay, there is no need to mention the commit explicitly. Okay, because in SQL Server implicitly it will commit the code, or this whatever changes you are doing. Okay, fine. So this is our update query. Now we'll use the same cop delete data from database. So we'll write the delete query, delete from employee data, where employee ID equals to 123. Okay, so I have written this. Let's see, let's run the query. The test case has passed, successfully executed. Okay, let's see, refresh the database. So that record has been deleted with employee ID as 123. Now we have only one record. This is for delete. So till now we have seen like how we can fetch, update and delete. Okay, we can verify also. Okay, suppose the first step, instead of buffer we'll give verify. Okay, suppose if we have some our expected um, data with us. Okay, we want to, instead of buffering, we want directly, we want to verify. Okay, like we'll give bcd employee id 456 and designation is PM. Okay, so I don't want to buffer, I want directly verify. Okay, let me run this. Test case is passed. We'll see our output here. Verification was successful. Expected and was BCD, actual was BCD, same way here also and here also. So we can fetch as well as we can verify also. These three major operations we perform with the database. Those who work with database, they will be knowing very well. Okay, okay guys, so this is what I wanted to explain for this SQL database operations. Okay, same way we can work with other database like Oracle and SQLite. So for SQLite also I have in my system, so we'll prepare a video on that. Okay, the process and the procedure is almost same. Okay, for any of the database to connect. Okay, okay guys, that's all. Thank you.